Penal Substitutionary Atonement says the Father was so disgusted with us because of our sin. Again, all about behavior, where the word sin is not a behavior, it's not a verb, it's a noun. Effectively, it's a reality that we live in, lost identity. Jesus had to die as our substitute so the Father could tolerate or love us again. Well, the Father never stopped loving us. He always accepted us. He always did something to help us come and turn back to him again, whereas we kept turning away because of our shame and because of the way we thought about ourselves and the way we created a God in our own image. So the problem with this theory is it assumes that God the Father is somehow different from God the Son, as if they have different characters or natures, which actually the Bible makes pretty plain isn't the case. And you could read John 14:9, John 10:30, Hebrews 13:8, and many other Bible verses that very clearly say that Jesus and the Father were one, and they were not different or independent in the way they are God. So why then did Jesus die? Well, there are different views on this, and in grace and in our understanding of God's grace in salvation, this is one take. Jesus dies not to appease the Father. After all, God is one, so Jesus cannot operate in any way different from the Father. Rather, he died because that is what it took to jolt humanity back into a right understanding of just how loved we have always been. What greater act of love himself could offer, because God is love, than to show that he even loves us more than his own life. He loves us more than we could ever love him or love ourselves. So by dying for our sin, which is really just mistaken identity or confusion of who and whose we really are, the veil that blinded us since the garden was torn away, and like Paul, when the scales are removed from his eyes, we can now see who we have always been and who our Papa, our Dad, our Father has always been to, through, and now in us. And this is the revelation that once we grasp this unconditional love and how God loves us and why God loves us and how we can live in that love, it opens up the whole door to immortality, to restoration, and everything else. If you enjoy these videos, would you please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe? It really does help. Thank you very much.